Hey, is this thing on? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can hear myself. Now then. Final Fantasy XIV. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful places. What amazing gameplay. An amazing story. But now, we're gonna replay that story. Before the arrival of the new expansion, the Endwalker. And with us in our host is one of the Warriors of Light. A one lion man called Leo Platinum. And here is the... Hey, Leo! Leo! Wake up! Come on! Show's starting! Oh, okay. Ugh. That was a nice nap. Greetings, everyone. I am Leo Platinum. And this will be our replay of the story called A Realm Reborn. I thought this was a nice kind of way to somehow appreciate this game that I've played for a couple of years now. So let's get started already. Eorzea, a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. It is here that one adventurous journey begins. Through power, fame, and fortune all beckon. This intrepid soul is destined for greater things still. Guided by the Mother Crystal, they will walk the path of a hero, of a warrior of light. Let's begin. Now, I haven't touched the Realm Reborn story in a long time, so this will be interesting. Oh, and we shall begin right here. We must rebuild. Momodi of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, maybe it's time you venture beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are not one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he has some work for you. The dispatch yard is over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you see the Gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come up on it before long. There's danger beyond the wall though. More than I care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alright, thank you. And now we head out. Well, it's kind of weird. I thought that the story will begin right when you wake up from the wagon, but I guess not. It just goes for the real beginners. And I could use my joke too. Aw. You're finally awake. But yeah, this will be interesting to re-experience the story of this game. Like I said, I haven't seen anything of Reborn in a couple of years. So this is like a nice refreshment on what the story was during this time. And here's Papa Sean.
Well, you certainly took the part of adventurer, my friend. Might you be good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude.
Uh-huh.
12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need be more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability.
Really? Let's see if that's true then.
Okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
Station Master Papa Sean has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer.
Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me.
Uh-huh, an errand.
It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Ugh.
That's, nice way to put it. Well, here's the first one.
Hold, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head.
Well, here you go.
State your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papa Sean? Why, the gods forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes. Well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor.
You're forgiven. Weep. Alright, next one is over here. Over here. "12 save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me." Well, here, have a pretzel. A twilight pretzel. Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. Like a real reborn. Haha. And here's the last one.
Western front clear. Eastern front clear.
Alright. Pretzel clear.
For me?
From Papa Sean?
A twilight pretzel? My favorite! How do you know? Can't find on empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't find on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach. For fighting.
Yeah, I feel you. Hello, Drake. Thank you for coming.
You returned, and with a deal few of pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan's sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you.
Okay. Did he expect something?
Leo, I have just this moment. No, the time of our concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news.
What is it?
Which is the real reason I set you to meet those Sultans, Warren.
Okay. Underneath the Sultan tree. Papa Shan is in dire need of your assistance. Like everybody else will be.
A young noblewoman from very prestigious family has run away from home, and have been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultans sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word from her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Leo. It must not.
Okay, I believe you.
I need you to help me find her.
Okay, I will.
Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan tree. Good luck.
Lady Lilira, huh? Okie doke. Let's see if we can find this little lady. But before that, I should increase some of the volume here. Like here. Alrighty. Here's the big tree. And here's someone here. Old Sultan tree. Instance battle. Here we go.
O Sultan tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
Huh. So weird to hear the original voice again.
Show yourself.
Hi. Oh, who is you?
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us.
The dead? Ah!
And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, me too.
Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
Thank you, Dark and Handsome.
You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
It seems that way.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
I will. What is that?
Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Gee, thanks. Battle time. Halfway there. Almost halfway there. Ads! Kill the ads! There we go. Interesting that this guy uses the gladiator style while he has a dagger. There we go. Monster defeated.
Whew.
Huh? What's that? A crystal. Well, I needed some bling. Oh, wait. It's floating.
Hear, feel, think.
Well, I can hear, but cannot feel or think. What?
Crystal Bearer.
Me?
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
I believe I can fly.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Ugh, what was in that crystal? Ugh.
Ah, coming around now.
You were just watching?
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
Well, some sort of answer.
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything.
Care to elaborate?
Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once.
Yeah, sure. No, don't explain anything.
I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
Hopefully.
Until then, do try and stay awake.
Hey, that was the first time. Well, try not to make a habit. Rude. Says something important and doesn't explain anything. Oh well. Let's go meet back with Papa. Sean. If Papa Sean has children, would that call him Papa Sean?
Thank the gods you returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they be weeping in the streets.
But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean. You and the people of Ul'dah.
Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way.
I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. Who is this lady? Well, they say she was from noble family, but this is too much.
I cannot thank you enough, Leo. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lyra from voids and fiends. From your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped onto his shoulder? I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless.
Yeah, perfectly harmless who can apparently use gladiator skills with a dagger.
As for you, Leo, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Vanilla as you did to us today.
Will do, Papa Sean. And seems you have something for me. Step 9. Cici Doa needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. You adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I resolve to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. From this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure the pumpkin, you see. The scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. And so begins the life of a delivery boy. Hello. If Cicidor doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Well, here's a receipt. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the Cover and Coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the southwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Alrighty. Well, why go through walking when we can fly? Heave, boy. Hello, Roger.
Drink for ye, laddie. You won't get better ale or spirits for year going than at me place.
Here's a pumpkin for you.
Was that? We Sisidor ask ye to bring this here to me? So even that foul-mouthed rug knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carry his drink-selling arse back to home. But hells, an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoffed down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for your help, laddie.
Well, thank you, laddie. Prudence at this junction. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may be useful to you. Well, let's see.
Word is, Blackbrush Station is sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their number for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse.
Well, this is better be good. Hello, Warren.
Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time.
Oh, good.
We stone torches are sellswords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of the pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid.
Okay.
I should point out, however, they can be messy work, and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared.
A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it in my conscience that I'll send an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. Yeah, I think I'm good.
So you're ready for inspection?
Good. Everything appears in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have to bury too many comrades who brush aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Yeah, late game will be a real pain about that. Alright, let's continue with Out of House and Home. Warren has worked for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking ore wagons.
Let's get to it then, shall we?
Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse. creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use the silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. Some goblin slaying, huh? Let's get to it. Here's the place. Here's the ore. Come and get it. Boom. Boom. And that's that. Just a little tap to the eyes and they're all dead. Done.
Well done, holy crap, that was fast. It shan't be easy working to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go to unmolested for a time.
Oh, didn't know they were able to write that out.
Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amagina and Sons mineral concern, but of Ulda herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand.
Oh, I think there'd be like millions of people who can help you. Way down the hole. Zuzumeda wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Ooh, rumors. I love them. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I?
Okay.
Rumor has it that there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. But that's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw, of all places, is moving to claim it.
Okay.
The fellow's name is Wisten, and he's a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the options of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorido. He has a long lavish guild upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Oh, that's pretty nasty. Suffice it to say, if Wisten thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he's moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Cover and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Waring said that you were looking for work. Maybe you should meet Wisten and volunteer for his expedition? I think I will do that. Thanks for the rumors. Lord Lolorido. I guess that will be a name that no one will not forget. Hello. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass plates looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from the stone's throw. I look after them when I've time to spare, and so they take in to following me around even when I tell them not to. When what will be overseeing the search of the vein, I barely have chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Yes, let's bribe the kids. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. How about a cookie? A cookie? Well, if Winston really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want to next time.
Huh.
I like playing with Winston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Aw, that's sweet. Have a cookie. Winston's worried about us? Oh, I don't think to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home.
Better be.
And you too. But Winston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Because he's a busy man. So here's a cookie. Wow, a ginger cookie. I better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Oh, that's sweet. And what about you? Winston's kind to us. I like him. And he likes you too. Here's a cookie. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't. Because then it'd be gone. Tell Winston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Aww. You're actually pretty sweet.
Cookies! Nom 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 nom.
Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around. No work to earn it. But no shortage of content from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like a bloody beastman is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for, and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris, they've grown complacent, presenting us with golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it, our place within those walls.
We found her. We found the vein. Winston, you must come and see.
Already? Amazing! We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. That's very noble of you, Winston. Here's some fellow beginners here, but wait, what's happening here?
Fool's balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? Goddamn idiot. What do you think was gonna happen? Yeah, you strike it rich and get cozy with the order, while the master of Uldar looked on. No one crosses the syndicate.
The syndicate?
Huh, finally sunk in, has it?
Oh, come on, really?
Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself!
Oh no, the stone. He's alive!
This ain't no polar plane. Bloody hells. Does Lord Laurito mean to kill us too?
Yeah, you better run. Now let me give you some ass whooping. Bam. Thank God I'm strong enough to punch rock.
That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer.
It always feels like somebody's watching me.
Damn, seems I missed all the fun.
I see you didn't need my help this time.
What?
I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Uldar herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I oft heard it was said that Blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses.
I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, the business is suffering for it. Bloody Emulja. What's starting up, do you reckon?
Another raid. And I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Kind of a ladies' man, huh? At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, This weakening of etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamus' descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Soir will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Louis Soir? Who that? Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It is as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting around about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan Tree? Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. It seems we had the ability to see into people's pasts. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there soon. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances. But every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Laurido. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me, I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Wisten and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. But where are my manners? Have yet properly introduced myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It is an honor and privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it's under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Well, thanks for introducing yourself, finally. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Very well. What? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Come on. I'm the main character, and yet again, I'm stuck in the dark. Fine. Have your secrets. So, Wisten, you had something for me? 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. God, I was a fool to trust those men. Lorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. He beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, goddammit, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She helped countless adventurers in her time. Perhaps she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lorito's spies may be watching. Yeah, that's kind of a dark thing to do. If one man is able to make a business, they just want you dead. Instead of, I don't know, like, what's the word? Cooperation. What Lorito needs is some jolly cooperation. Momodi, I have nothing to do. Help me. Settle down, Leo. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Winston, on the other hand, is now a pariah, about as welcome around here as a rabid wolf. Poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lorito, chairman of the East Aldenar Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nullthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't about killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Leo. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk, just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Leo. And for that, you have my respect. Thank you, Momodi. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass to set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Potopa wherever you feel like staying. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leaf or two. We've got a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. And recommendations unlocked. Anyway, let's continue. Taking what they're giving. Momodi of the Quicksand has word for a of a willing adventurer. Look what the girl dragged in. Good to see you, Leo. I asked that what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north to Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some work with the royal family that'll interest you as well. I want to make use of the Chocobo Porter for your journey to Horizon, if you've the guild for it, that is. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun, he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Jeez. Okay, I'll go in. Gee. Sheesh. Sheesh. Well, let's take on her offer. Yes. Get me to Horizon. So, how is everybody? Hopefully the heat of summer doesn't get you in too of a bad condition. It's pretty interesting to see this story once again from a different kind of view after what I've saw in the Shadowbringers. Leo, I presume. Aye, Mobility said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west. And trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had joggable legs in place of my own. And that's why I asked Mobility to send me any soul looking for work. 12 know there is plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself of some use. Huh. Some use, huh? I'm plenty of useful. I'm useful. Supply and demands. Deliver a message, okay. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste. And I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium products, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurance that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since they departed for Copperbell mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Because by that, mate, By that name, I guess what the issue is. What is the issue?
What do you want, hmm? Dada and his products?
Yeah.
He can send all the notice he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's goddamn shame too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos.
Say what? Give it to me raw.
The product you heard Dodanen going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw Nasashite. I managed to dig up goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even. But then them 12 damn goblins came along. Not like any goblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for their good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Nasashite?
Okay, I'll help you. How about here? Oh no, a goblin there. Wow.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, my phone's going off. Sorry about that.
How do you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nasashite?
Yes, I have your Nasashite here.
Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanansha ul Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Dadanen from his troubles. If there's enough left, there's far less here what I can found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of this stuff. Bloody waste.
Okay, what more you have?
You like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of the sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road, connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into frenzy by one. There have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufulba know. He'll reward you for your trouble, and maybe even offer you more work.
Hooray! More work! Ooh. Defeating with just one punch. I guess you could say I'm a one-punch man. Huh? Huh? we go. We killed some bugs and some rocks. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what I owe this... What, you slain how many swarms of the sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there's much and more you can do to help here. Oh, nice. A little step for me. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leo Frick is stationed here. Even since he was transferred, we exchanged letters, but never before has it been this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have been something, but if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically none on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you will find her quickly. Alright, that way to Central. Here you are. What you doing? Huh? A letter? Aye, I got Fufulupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon though. Got to send to my bird's injured legs first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufulupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it to the rest of the way? Lost Hope just past Blackbrush Station, to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Fine, I'll do the job for you. Well, I won't blame him. You have to keep your Chocobo healthy. Hey, got a message for you. Just passing through, or you'll be staying for a while. Here you go. Fufulupa sends you all this way just because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me Captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The brass blades won't give a Kirkran's R's about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here we have been forsaken adventurer. They're refugees, they're protectors, and you will be too if you've been seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. I cannot leave. It seems you have a quest for me. I thought I told you to get out of here. What? Looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers. A lot of you. Fine then. Listen well. A brand of outlaws have been taking up residence at the Quiveron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to the Eoland Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees.
as they know my face, and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron.
Well, I guess this is a job for Frosty. Dang it. Got killed by one punch. No! It's done.
So it's done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming.
No, he actually died without.
Ulva is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true to the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce one day. I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to the others for guidance.
Do you have something more for me?
As you may have noticed, I'm not in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here.
Well, now that that's done, it's time to get to the other side of the world once again and deliver something to someone else. Yep. This was it. I remember how this was the only thing you did in this whole game. But luckily, it has changed a lot in the future expansions. That this kind of delivery boy stuff is non-existent. At least a little bit. Ah, Leo. I received word from the Captain Leo Freak the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. And here's that dagger for you. But why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass plates of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. He could possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until it comes to reclaim it. Oh, little man, can you not understand? The brass plates of the Rose have need of your assistance once more, Leo. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfolds of the ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass plates. Despite his assurance to the company, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient enough to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray, travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. Okay, now we go for the first time this way. Hello and welcome to the show. A bleed adventure come to help. Ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufalupa. Boy's gotta stick up his ass to sizing a sub tender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. You're not very nice. How about you? Hey, adventure. Might run a message to Crescent Crow for us. Captain Baldwin planning some festivities for the thaumaturgists, see? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink, see? Nothing but the finest for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west to the south to the village and tell Raffle that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to the Horizon for the feast, eh? Yeah. Okie dokie. Fresh fish for the Captain Baldwin? Of course, we'll do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we had a poor catch in recent days, on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that what they catch will please. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish. I swear it. They're kind of scared of Baldwin. What do you guys say? Oh, Captain, my Captain. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the XIV Manse were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashashite, I think. I heard one say that to meet their co-conspirator soon at the footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Leo. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd cover a criminal conspiracy right outside the Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't... Oh, God. What? You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Okay. A corrupted captain. Well then, I guess we have to stop that little man before he kills himself. Hello. You're Baldwin, huh? Captain Baldwin, sir. I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from the Cumberbell mines and... Wait! Those gauntlets! Those boots! Why, you're one of Kuvrin's men! Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel!
And? What of it? His coin is good. Well, that's what counts.
What? Captain Baldwin! Are you working with these men? It cannot be.
I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufulupa. It didn't have to be like this. They get their Nazarshite. I get my gil, and none will be the wiser.
But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lorito finds out?
You goddamn fool! Don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lorito himself.
No! No! That can't be true!
Why do you think people join the brass plates, Fufulupa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveren, the 4th Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. You've got guts. Done. And now you. There we go. Baldwin defeated. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead, and your plans are done. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, little freak. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. What mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quivering's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito surprised when he heard that a rank and a file brassblade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? 7 hells! But I'm a captain, he wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brassblades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric! Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lorito... Lord Lorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren know better than... and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? More excuses to justify schemes. Aye, we've no shortage for greedy sots. Some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufulupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for all your help, Leo.
The captain will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. Bye. I barely remembered you from the first time I saw this. I remember the first time I laid my hands on this game. I played this on PlayStation 3 when I still had the trial in this game. But then I had to buy a PS4 before they decided to stop working with PlayStation 3. Welcome back, Leo. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blades of Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I'll do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Leo, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Me? A hero? That's a nice ring to it. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. Alright, what do you need? In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. Why, he's one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can't think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence to their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I believe not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Leo. Pray, bear the letter to Mistress Momodi to the Quicksand. I relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only she is a staunch supporter to the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan Sworn. She will know how to best proceed. Alrighty, let's go back home. Instant transmission. Hope you all are ready to do some back and forward kinds of quests, because there'll be lots of it in Realm Reborn. Back and forward, back and forward. Momodi, I'm back. Oh, Leo, it's been too long. Dadanen tells me that you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our country, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. Aw, thank you. What is it? You look like you got something to say. Well, I got a letter. So that's what it's all about. Fubulu was thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin. That this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he didn't worry. Owen's as loyal to Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the fuckiest way this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Leo. I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to me to keep it quiet.
Well, it's pretty easy for me because I'm mute.
If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Now, what is the secret? The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a Sultanate, ruler by Sultana, Nanamo ul Namo. Truth is, though, there is the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. Hey. Did you see a certain It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the loyal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan's sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made it off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people, at this time of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Leo. Tell him Amodi sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it for him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Will do, Momodi. So, a crown was stolen, huh? Guess it's time for a little treasure hunt. But since I'm kinda lazy with the walking, I'll just teleport. Alchemist skill there. Hello.
The heart of the swan lies beyond. State your business.
Pardon?
Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed.
Hello. You must be Owen.
Well, my adventurer, what business brings you here this day?
A letter? Very well, let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see. But have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown, and what its loss could mean to Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan's sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness. No, it will do not good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seems fated to remain a mystery until you arrive, bearing the ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return to Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright, and identifies her as the custodian to the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I will charge the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring any... I do not... blah blah blah. Hard to read sometimes. I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had a reason to question her judgments. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Yeah, I will help. For the Queen. Or as they like to say in a certain country, God save the Queen. And where was the unholy heir? Central, so we teleport there. I say it was a pretty bold move from them to steal a crown. But now we'll claim it back. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown.
Hey, you'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated.
Do you think me a fool? What assurance that I have that you will honor your part of the agreement?
Now, Owen. You're the least untrustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks like to me as you've violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee we have that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men at the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You made mock of our trust. The deal is off.
Wait! Here's your payment as promised.
Aye, 'tis the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn.
No, it can't be! What have I done?
Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume that we were feeling charitable? But you must feel terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of Sildi. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death, and spare you further ignominy.
Oh no, half-naked men! There's too many, Leo. Run. Run while you still can. I will do all my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Huh? Oh, Papa Shan.
Sultan Swan, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan Swan? Ha! No matter. Kill them all!
Charge! Remember the rules, kids. Kill the ass first, then the boss. Oh, a void scent. There we go. Master Papashan, but why? How?
The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you.
The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan! More of them to the north!
After them, Sultan Swan. They have the crown. This is lot sought only to delay us.
Let us speak again back in the city. And they're off. Hey.
The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Huh? O mournful voice of creation, send upon to me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, and that I may smite my enemies. Ah! Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Oh shit, it's a demon!
Oh, thank crit. Come on, Thangray, kick his ass. Well, more punching than kicking, but you know that they're... You know what I mean.
That the wisdom of the paragons should go be brought low by mere mortals.
Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We have long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlatans crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we certainly... Wait, I recall telling you about my homeland. Ah yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I've found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercations. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much thought we'd seen the last of its kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Leo. See ya. Jeez, has a knack to always... Huh? Another crystal. Gimme. Oh. It broke. Let's go back. It's really nice to see this whole map from up above. Now that we got after all these years the ability to fly in these old maps as well. Huh. That's weird. So that was also the precursor to the Asians that we now meet for the first time. Everyone's waiting for me, yay. Getting some recognition.
Does it surprise to see me dressed so, Leo? I was once a Sultan sworn, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It's a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. I've never before have seen her so despondent as to when the news of the crown's thefts reach her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she's returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan sworn, Leo.
Pretty nice to be recognized.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Okay, no need to shout.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow.
Oh, thank you.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Reborn,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace.
If what they say is true, Ul'dah owes you a great debt. I am Reborn al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate.
Hello, Reborn.
Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
You bet.
An honor!
Huzzah! Indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
So the little lady was the Sultana herself. Okay then. And we're now on her good graces. By the 12th, Leo! For a venturer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at the banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Ul'dah. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fear not, however. Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. Yay, we got some. Got an invitation to a banquet. Slowly but surely we get some recognition from every people. Welcome back, Leo, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with the ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This was meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique of an occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan's sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Pair of earrings, huh? Hopefully they're pretty, because I need some bling. Cause I want to be shiny. Like how that one song goes in Moana. Hello. Greetings. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, Leo. Your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself. I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Mamoni didn't warn you, the box is locked, and not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Mamoni, so you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn take Her Grace's safety very seriously. Okay, we'll do that. I swear these people always forcing people to go back and forward in their city. Although it's a very beautiful city, but still. What the heck? Picked up your earrings yet, Leo? Here they are. Let me just... Well now, looks like the guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You best take good care of these earrings. If they fell into the wrong hands, God knows only what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Leo, because you're about to hobnob with Ulda's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. Yeah, I'm ready. This is it, Leo. Your big debut in Uldan High Society. The banquet isn't being held in a fragrant chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first, or he'll send you packing. Right, well I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be you, and just be yourself and you'll be fine. Be myself, huh? Hopefully they're able to hold that up. Right, put on the earrings. Seems I don't have earrings, so... I have to go here. Ooh. Now then, where was the guy who sells all the items? Is it you? Nope. Where was the guy that sells you all the story-related items? Because I may have accidentally sold it in a long time ago. buy from you. Ah, crap, not from you either. Ah, crap. Sorry for the delay. Viewers, we have a kind of a situation here. Can I buy it from you? Nope. No, you cannot sell from these guys. Not you. Phew. Ah, crap in a bucket. Wait, was it there? We were skilled. Alright, yeah. Here are they. Where was it? There it is. Got it. Now to put them on, like so. Alright, sorry about that. A little bit of distraction. But now let's continue. Now we're ready for the banquet. It took a while to find the man who sells you the important quest items. If you manage to lose them or you dispose of them. Whoa, there's a lot of people here waiting. Excuse me, coming through. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make your way for arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside. Alright, let's party, boys! Whoa!
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Reborn? By right of the Royal House of Ul, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'dah and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion!
Oh.
And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
He's actually kind of sweet that Reborn is doing this for Nanamo. I wonder why they haven't made like a co-op emote for any Lalafell that can do this to any other character.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets.
Yeah,
Nor
that's
can her
pretty sad.
Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
That sucks.
Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah. But there is so much more to do.
Like what?
That light, what is it?
Oh? Oh, I found this.
So bright. Almost like by the 12. Tell me true. Have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal?
Why,
Mayhap you
yes.
put them down to an excess of ether?
Why, yes. How you know?
Yes, you are like they were.
Who?
Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were
Others
not
like
of
me?
this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us.
Interesting.
And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds.
Yes.
Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
This is so much. Oh no. Oh no.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The Yellow Serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the White Wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Moise Tonsul. Logalo, Asawad Daken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskatoga Hats Wadadorns. Seasonigem, Fisdun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
That was How you feeling, Leo? That was wild. They say you fit in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Leo? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit of tiresome. Sorry, Momodi. Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you were fall asleep. But that was interesting. To see the calamity from their perspective. And the masked man with a black cloak. Well, hopefully he wasn't nobody important. So, Raubon, you wanted to see me?
I've been waiting for you, Leo. I trust you have fully recovered. Good, because there's much work to be done. Work that I could have you do.
Okay.
Listen well, Leo. This will take some time to explain.
Okay. What do you want from me?
I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on, powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at the Cartano. First by the Guardians, and then by the thrice-damned Primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and of the Warriors of Light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the Calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we've reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I will have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a Warrior of Light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?"
I will, Raubon.
That is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa as my official representative. Now that's a great many months to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travels was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions upon the concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you to be granted one regardless. I, Leo, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I've said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself in the wonders of the realm, for which the Warriors of Light risked all. Rise to your calling, and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred with man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Leo, and heed the crystal's guidance, should you ever lose your way.
Ah. To become the representative of the flames. But now we can visit the other lands too. Hey again. Ah, back for your meeting with Raubon, are you? What did that big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself. So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship? Bugger me, that's an hour and a half, that is. but I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Leo. I truly am. Oh, thank you. Now, I dare say Rauban told you this, but not many people get to go on airship these days. In fact, most folk go on their graves having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thol, having never to know the blues of Limsa Lominsa's shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Leo. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences. For they are all priceless, all. Saying that, it'd be remiss for me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are, Leo. What kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can resist sticking his nose in other people's businesses, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Leo. I'll see you when you get back. Omodi is so sweet. As some people would say, she's a perfect waifu material. Yeah, this was pretty exciting. I remember when I first time did this quest. But before we do that, I guess we have to change our attire for more adventuring. Oh, and change back my earrings. Yes. This will be my attire for my new adventure. Greetings, sir. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Flame General's envoy, Leo Platinum, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Let's go!
Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate.
Whee! We're flying! Hey, all they came to see me. When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, Leo. Godspeed. If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the far reach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. And so begins Leo Platinum's grand adventure to the worlds of Limsa, of Eorzea. Meanwhile,
in the Fortress of Evil...
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worlds, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord! Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Now we're pretty sure that he's truly evil. He killed a guy. But now, a hero has arrived to Limsa Lominsa.
Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, sir. Admiral Plowfishwin awaits your arrival. You're the Ul'dah envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray seek with Xanthile. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge.
Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you will permit me to examine the seal of your missive you carry. Here you go. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you.
Yes, they do.
This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
Merle Bluefishwin. Why does all the Rogadin races have the most difficult names?
Now, what news from Thanalan?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Gallia Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies, and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nelvan Darnus, hells take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamed from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there we met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamed came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, a dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was swart beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisoix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want his wisdom in the days to come. For a while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all. We need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us. Save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Reborn has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Leo. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. Thank you, Merweb. Tall, beautiful lady. Alright, next up, Redania. And away we go! We're here in the beautiful, full of green Redania. Elder seats here. Greetings, good sir. You're the Uldan envoy, are you not? I received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper, and identify yourself to the conjurer at Navika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand, where the elder Seer waits. Now the Conjurer's Guild. Always seem to be bustling with people in Gridania mostly. You're the Uldan envoy? Begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Here you go. Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me. Please follow me.
So you are the Uldan envoy.
That I am.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
Thank you.
Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Yes, I do. A remembrance serving of the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I will tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of his history, Garlemald was not even amongst the most influential nations in Ilsabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of the obscurity. Emboldened by its technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory, and when all of Ilsabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to its consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solesos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime, yet he has lived long and after more than 80 winters. It is said that he grows frail, and ever more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to overcome complacence, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Belzar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzea's air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity weakens such devastation upon the realm that has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. And the Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make this proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Hold my stick. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. Well, it was good to see you, and I'm off again. Well, you got something for me? I pray your meeting with the elder seats here went well, my Lord Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merweb Blowfisrin of Limsa Lominsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Good gracious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I'm told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you're interested in learning more, pray speak with Baderon at his establishment. So back to Limsa. Here we go. Hopefully all of you will stay hydrated during these very heated times now. It's almost like 30 degrees Celsius in my home right now. It's gonna be really sweaty stream right now. Nice to see some fellow lion mans. Lion mans, man. Now then, Baderon. Greetings.
Welcome to Drowning Winds. Sit where you like, mate. I'll be ye with you. Hi, I'm Baderon. Alright, who's asking? Ah, here's I got a job. For a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though. This ain't no job for faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in the details.
Well, I guess the part 1 of this stream has now come to an end. I guess next time we meet, we shall continue with part 2 of this, replaying the story of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Thanks everyone for watching, right now and in the future. This will be uploaded also to my YouTube account, where everything I've streamed will be archived. That'll be all. Thanks again. See ya.